Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you may be, or good evening or good night. This is Jen at JensArtyInclinations, a place to create, share and play.
Hi everyone and welcome to Junk Journal January. Today's prompt is texture and the links for our host Meg Journals and collaborators Get Messy Art are down in the description below. Right, so do you remember a little while ago last week I did up some digitals as journal cards? Well, this is them printed out. All I've done is rounded the corners and inked the edges, and now I'm dolling them up with a bit of texture. So I thought I'd add a bit of fabric to the top as a tab on a couple of them, and all I did was I just used calico and I've stamped on the calico. So when you're stamping, you can build up texture in your works. So I haven't gone with like 3D texture, I've kind of gone with like visual texture on these. You know, just to finish them off a little bit. So I'm using some stencils. And I was pretty happy with how I was going right up until I decided to try and get a bit fancy when I was stamping my words. But I managed to fix it, so I'll show you that. But yeah, stamping through some little numbers. These were some lovely little freebies I got. And the dots you saw, doing this butterfly on the edge of this one, you know, just thought a little bit of a butterfly wing there. Then I went to my actual stamps and, of course, just used text stamps. That's quite a cheap one I picked up off eBay, actually. It was one of my first stamps that I got. And I'm using, what am I using? I'm using pumice stone. I do use a bit of black soot at some point. So this is where I actually stamped all my words, and honestly, none of them worked out. They just got lost in the background and looked like a bit of a mess. So easy. We do junk journals. Mistakes are simply opportunities as soon as you start junk journaling. So I just did little labels and I put the words, like I stamped the words onto another piece of paper and then put them on top. So these are just some book page edges. And I put some calico behind some. I put some cheesecloth behind others. So yeah, mistake fixed. No one will know unless they want to tear apart all their journal cards in my junk journal. And, you know, I don't think they will. So, and if they do, you can just see the lovely history of how I was making them. So really simple. I love that these are just little cards that I designed really quickly. You saw how quickly they were to do in Canva. And now they've got a bit of texture, and it means next time I do them, they'll look different again. So I hope you're enjoying Junk Journal January still, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. I'd love it if you could leave me a comment below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed what you saw today. And of course, please subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you next time. And in the meantime, keep creating. Enjoy.